Welcome to something a little different. We're going to be playing some Pokemon TCG tonight, because I mean this is honestly just what I've been playing a lot of recently. Um, not really playing Smite. I want to get back into it. I do. I just really don't have a lot of time, and since this is something that me and my girlfriend do already, and luckily like everything you buy in real life you can transfer over to online, which is really cool. So I've actually got quite a collection. We're gonna be messing around with this Green Wonder, which I really need to rename. It's based off of the Leafeon 10 deck that let's go over here just to kind of show you what's going on. Now, I'll be the first to tell you, I am in no way a pro, and no way, like, I consider myself okay. I think I'm okay, but whatever. Like, I'm not great by any stretch of the imagination. Anyway, so to just go over this deck, I've been having a lot of fun with this deck. I mean, it's just really awesome. Grass is always my favorite type of Pokemon since Gen 1 with Venusaur all the way to now. So obviously we have this EV. This is probably the best EV like in the game. I mean, I don't know. This EV is pretty good, but this EV right here, I mean, it's just ridiculous. So its ability, if you guys don't know, if maybe somebody's watching this who's never played Pokemon, some cards, not every card, have abilities, and this card's ability is, if you know Pokemon at all, Eevee evolves into a lot of different Pokemon depending on certain conditions. So this card is, if you play an energy on it, a basic energy, then you can actually search your library for a card of that energy and evolve this EV, like just directly. I mean, turn 1, the turn you put it down, just whenever, which is pretty ridiculous. So we have 4 of those. This deck isn't complete. I do want to mess around with this a little more. And it isn't just right out of the tin. It's inspired by, but not. I mean, I have modified it a little bit. So we have this Leafeon. That's the we'll look at this one first, because that's my favorite art of this Leafeon. This Leafeon right here. So we talked about abilities earlier. So this ability is that if this is my active Pokemon, if this is the Pokemon battling, then every turn I can heal 50 damage from one of my Pokemon that has any energy attached to it. Any at all. It can be special, it can be grass. There's probably not going to be much reason that I shouldn't say that. I do have 4 of the double colorless energy. So anyway, so its GX is actually really underrated as well, I think. Like, not only I love that ability, 200 health, pretty solid. Weakness to fire, not a fan of that. I mean, obviously grass, but like, not a fan of that. But its GX is really good. I have, like, on turn 1, so like say I'm going second and it's my first turn, I've been able to evolve this Eevee as the active Pokemon, get like 2 or 3 Pokemon on the bench, and then use this GX, and I have an army like on turn 2 or turn 1, but getting into turn 2, like they're ready to go. So we have 2 of these art, but then we have 1 of this art. Look at this. This is beautiful. Leafeon's attack isn't really too much to like. I mean, it's 110 for 3. That's okay. We normally can get it for 2 for a few reasons. But yeah, that's kind of what we're going with there. Oranguru. I mean, this is just like, it's just a good card. Really nothing else to say. Do I have more of these? I don't. Okay, that's probably why there's only 1. I mean, it's just a good card. If you're running low on cards, it's great. You can use this ability from anywhere. So his ability is draw cards until you have 3. So if I have 1 card in my hand or 0, I get to draw 3 extra cards a turn. Of course, if I have a lot of cards in my hand, which has happened before, and he's been on the bench, then, you know, whatever. It doesn't really get any use. So execute, we got an execute. Cool. Alright, but evolves into a Lowland Executor. Now, this is underrated. So this card actually comes with the 10 deck. If you buy the Leafeon 10 and then put in the code, this card comes with it. And I took it out for a second. I was like, I wasn't feeling it. But with a card that we're about to showcase, it's ridiculous. It can I hit 480, I think, once with this man. I mean, that's ridiculous. If you don't know much about Pokemon, as we'll get into, that's pretty ridiculous. So we've got a Bulbasaur, awesome. You know, one of the best starters. Probably not the best, but one of the best. Ivysaur, precious, awesome. We're not using it. So Venusaur, though. Here's what's pretty awesome. So Venusaur's ability is for every basic green energy attached to a Pokemon, it provides 2 green energy. And it says you can't apply more than one of these at a time. So if I had both my Venusaurs out, then only one of this ability triggers. So like I wouldn't get like 4 energy for doubling on one. It would still just apply 2. So it's, you know, Venusaur's attack, we're really not even concerned with it. So by the standard of this ability, this attack is already just going to cost 2. And I mentioned earlier about how I can normally get this on 2. That's why. Because I'm either using this ability or I'm using the double colorless energy. And then with this, each green energy, each grass energy, gets you 2 flips instead of 1. So you can start this attack at 2 with 4 flips. I mean, one of them's gonna hit, and that's 80 damage for 2 energy. That's pretty good. If more flip, it's ridiculous. And if you add a 3rd energy, that's 6 flips. It's silly. So let's go over the energies. Field Blower, you gotta have 1. You really do. So this destroys a tool or a stadium in play, and there can be some really abusive tools and stadiums. So gotta have 1. Nest Ball, this can get my EV. That's awesome. And if my EV's out, it can be used with my GX to get a few basic boys out, and then use my GX. Really cool. Rescue Stretcher, it's a good card. I mean, I don't think I have to defend this. You can get either one Pokemon from your discard pile into your hand, or shuffle 3 Pokemon from your discard pile into your deck. I've done both. Since I've been playing this game, I've used both abilities. They both have their purpose. Really good. Ultra Ball, what else can you say? Discard 2 cards, find any creature. You know, realistically, I might switch this out with another ball eventually, because I don't normally have a lot of cards to discard playing this deck. Cynthia, really good card. Shuffle your hand into your deck, draw 6 new cards. You get a new hand. Gotta have that. Gardenia, I mean, this is it. Like, this woman adds so much to this deck. So this heals 80 damage from one of my Pokemon that has a grass energy attached to it. With Leafeon's ability of healing 50, that's 130 healed damage in a turn. That can get ridiculous. In fact, I'm actually almost tempted to put in a 3rd one, but I'm not going to do it now. Gladion, you know, whatever. I added 1. It's an interesting card. I don't know if it's really great, but it's interesting. So, in Pokemon, you have 6 prizes when you start the game, right? And this is essentially your life total. Or, well, really, it's your opponent's life total. So when you draw all your prize cards, you win the game. And you draw a prize card by knocking out a Pokemon. So this says that I get to look at my prize cards and pick one and switch it out with this Gladion. So because this happens a lot if you're not familiar with Pokemon, you can have something that you really need in your prize pool, but you can't get it because you have to draw the prize, and you might not even know it's there because you can't see your prizes. So you know, whatever. I don't know how I feel about this. But I have it. It came with the deck. It's helped. Guzma, awesome. I mean, I just really do love this card. I really love just any card that can allow me to take something that you're building up and just kill it before you can really do much with it. So Guzma says that I can switch one of my opponent's benched Pokemon and switch one of my benched Pokemon. So a benched Pokemon is essentially one that's not in the fight, but it's still in play, and it's getting built up with energies and, you know, stuff like that. How? You know, gotta have them. I mean, it's just good. Want one of them, that's fine. Lily, I might be able to switch out Lily, but Lily's good. I have no complaints. Pokemon Fan Club, this is where it's at. Okay, actually, I guess I should. So how? Draw 3 cards. Read it right there. It's pretty easy. Lily actually says that I draw until I have 6 cards. Now, the cool thing is, if it's my first turn, I can draw until I have 8 cards. That's pretty important, because on a first turn, a Lily is something I like to see. Pokemon Fan Club, search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon. Reveal them and put them into your hand. This works really well with Leafeon's GX. I mean, it's ridiculous how well this and the GX works. It's silly. Hopefully we can see some of that. Professor Cuckoo, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but that's how I pronounce it. Awesome. Draw 2 cards, and my next attack is going to do 20 more damage before weakness and resistance. Awesome. Wishful Baton, pretty cool. I attach it to a Pokemon. If they die from an opponent's attack, I can switch up to 3 basic energy from them to another benched Pokemon. Because if my Venusaur isn't out, this is a pretty energy heavy deck. For being kind of fast, because this deck is kind of fast, it's not fast enough if someone disrupts my plan. So I have another deck that hopefully I'll be playing in a future video that is a lot faster than this. So, and you'll see what I mean. Like, if you're not familiar with Pokemon, you'll see what I mean here. But this deck is still fast. I've definitely seen decks that stall a lot longer than this deck, for sure. But I don't really have too good of stall tactics. So Wishful Baton just works. We're using the Leaf Energy. I think it's the best flip coin that I have. So energy. I actually need to change the sleeves. What do you want to change the sleeves to? I guess just Leaf. Guess we'll do that. Alright, cool. So we're gonna play. We're gonna hop into a match. You know, I gotta say, I mean, I have very few complaints about this game and this client. One of my complaints would be a lack of like a real ranked system. You know, I just wish we had it. Okay, so he's playing, it looks like Dragon Fighting Normal. Now, Normal doesn't really matter, whatever. Like, just about every deck has some Normal in it. The Fighting could be really good, though, because it's very possible to have, for Fighting to have Grass Resistance, because Rock Pokemon and Ground Pokemon are considered Fighting in the card game. So he had a mulligan, which is great. What's this guy? Oh man, haven't seen him yet. But anyway, so yeah, that when we mulligan though, we get to draw an additional card. Anyway, so this could be really good for us. So this is a really good. Well, I think it's a really good hand. Hopefully it won't disappoint. So watch this. Ability. I've already talked about this. I played a green energy, a grass energy, Leafeon's grass. Boom, look at this. I evolved first turn. This is significant because you can't evolve first turn by the normal rules of the game. I'm actually going to Cynthia here because I could Lily for like 2 more cards, but I'm going to Cynthia because I want a whole new hand. And this worked out. I mean, it worked out perfect. So this guy's kind of big. It's not really big so much as bulky. What is this? Search your deck for a basic energy attached to this Pokemon. Shuffle your deck, huh? Alright. This man's bulkier. He's got more damage output than we can really, like, fuck with. Mess with. Sorry. Okay, so we're not going to use a GX. No point. We're just going to get Bulbasaur from that. I may as well have just evolved my, Gonna just attack. That's really all we can do here. He's probably gonna, he's more than likely gonna Power Cyclone. It's gonna be 80. I do not foresee a way he can one-shot me here. Maybe. I mean, we'll see. So 80 damage. He's gonna move in energy. I'm not even concerned about that because at the end of the, oh man, dude, this is going so perfect. Cause like, look at this. We're gonna heal Leafeon, and we're gonna play Lily. Draw 4 cards. Look at this. Gonna get a Bulbasaur out. I really don't want to use a GX. I want to kill this guy because this guy will become a problem. I mean, just 80 damage a turn. Sorry about that. 80 damage a turn. Even with my heal, it's something I don't want to do, especially because more than likely he's gonna play with the I can't remember this guy's evolved form. Lucario, yeah, the Lucario, who has 110 health. I haven't seen. Okay, he's not even gonna do it. Ah, man, dude, this guy. Yeah, this guy just. Yeah, he's got nothing. That was pretty awesome. Oh, we got a pack, guys. We got a pack. What are we gonna do with this? Oh, and we got a card. Awesome. I don't want to fixate too much on this because we've talked a lot. I don't want to play. But dude, I could totally open a pack. So let's see here. Collection. Packs. Bam. Alright, let's see what we get. So we get something awesome. Okay. Alright. What's this new boy? Bellsprout. Okay, cool. Magcargo, sorry. I've seen this man. I've seen this man do some work. So he's in one of the starter decks, pretty good. I've seen him in like a standard deck. I don't really know. So one thing that I like about Pokemon TCG over really any other TCG I've played is the environments seem a lot more diverse. Oh, this guy's playing a fire deck. That sucks. So what I mean by this is, like, I don't really like. I've come across similar decks, and I've come across play styles that I recognize, right? But besides just a real small handful, I don't really come across that many duplicate decks. And maybe, oh, did this man let me go second? Oh, I hope he did. So we can see some work here if he did. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting off subject. So, like, I see some similar decks. In fact, this deck is, I've seen this deck. It's based off of a starter deck. Well, I guess I should say the starter deck is based off of this deck, or however they make their starter decks. I don't know if well, I guess the standard couldn't have came first because the starter deck came out with the set. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Okay. Anyway, it just seems like a more diverse game overall, with like a lot of different strategies that's going on all at once, which is really cool. Okay, So, guys, watch this. This is like perfect scenario. I'm not saying I'm going to win, because this is definitely an uphill battle for me. But, so we're going to use Eevee's ability. Go ahead and get this one. Save the best artwork for last. And then we're going to use a GX. Bam. We're going to get another Leafeon. We're going to get an Alolan Executor. And we're going to get an Ivysaur. I mean, look at this. Like, if you haven't played Pokemon, none of these guys can evolve the turn they come out. None of them can. And on top of that, I got to search my deck for all 3 of those evolutions. Like, it's really ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. My only real complaint is that Solar Beam doesn't do really more, and that might be an unfair complaint, but Solar Beam just does 110 damage. I understand. I mean, at the end of the day, this Pokemon is like really good. In my opinion. I mean, sure. Yet again, man, I was hoping he wouldn't have that. Come on, don't let there be any energies. If there's no energies, what is this? I've not seen this card. What is okay. I was getting Charmander back. Playing that Charmander. Please don't let there be any energies. Oh, man. Fudge. I don't know what to do here. Oh, man, dude, that sucks. That really sucks. We've just got to pass. We've just really honestly got to set up this Executor for failure. Really. Like, I just sent him out, honestly, just to die. That sucks, man. This Entei's always been good. He's been good since I've seen him out. Pretty sure this Charizard, I have a feeling I know the Charizard he's getting into. So this Entei, the reason I was freaking out is because he does 80 base damage. That would have been 160 with weakness right off the bat. But on top of that, oh, hold on, this is actually really good. This is really good for us. Maybe not really good. Maybe I'm a little crazy, but I do think this is good for us overall. We're still behind in prizes, so see, he has 3 left. I have 4. Dude, he has that Charizard. I know he does. God bless, this deck is good, man, and it just really counters me so hard. Oh no, never mind. I got excited for a second. I was like, does he not have that Charizard? Because I saw a timer ball. Wow. Okay. Oh my God. Ooh, I'm getting nervous. I mean, I don't think there's any way. I don't think there's any way that I can do anything against this. That's so insane. That is so ridiculous. I don't know what to do, man. So this is definitely a strategy that I've seen multiple times. Really don't know what to do against it. I mean, well, with this deck. I mean, I do definitely think that there would be a disadvantage if this guy was playing, you know, something I wasn't weak against. But yeah, man, God, that Charizard is so good. That's so ridiculous. Yeah, I just. I was trying to read that ability. I read his attack for some reason. Okay, so we won one, we lost one. Whatever, it happens. It happens. I think really what I need to. I don't know. I don't know what I need to do. I mean, in general, my best defense against a weakness is to just not have just one type of deck. Or, I'm sorry, one type in a deck. But, man, in this case, I just really don't know what to add, because I really do need to. Okay, cool. I will take that. You know, so I'm thinking, the other deck that I play, the Tropical Beach Down right there, came up with that name myself. I think the original name was Tropical Beatdown. That's not nearly as cool. Anyway, I think with the other deck that I play, I really should play first. I think with this deck, I really need to play second. Okay. Go first? No. Because then I can use my GX possibly on turn 1. I mean, that's just really good. Okay, this looks like a good hand. It's not. What am I trying to say? It's not a fire deck. I didn't think. I was kind of busy talking. No. Okay, never mind. Fighting. Cool. I'm down for that. I'm okay with this. But anyway, so. Good. Okay. I've seen this combo before. I don't really know what they're doing with this unless it's just to get another Buzzsaw. Interesting. Oh, dude, this. I think this is a really great outcome for me. But I also think that I had a really great outcome last game. Or I had a really great setup last game. And I don't think that it really went anywhere. So let's hope that this can do something. Alright, let's get an Ivysaur out. Let's get this man out. Let's get this man out. Let's get this man out. I mean, this is such a good turn. I just really need to figure out how to, like, either A, play the late game, or B, just, like, not let my opponent stabilize enough. I don't know. 110 is just. I wish it was 130. If Solar Beam did 130, and I know they had to do that on purpose. They had to do that on purpose. Or if Solar Beam like had an effect, maybe. I know it doesn't really have an effect. Well, it does have an effect in the game that's not beneficial. But I just feel like, man. 130 would have been so much better for me. Oh well, whatever. that smooth over though. It's really gonna hurt me. I was talking about this Mag Cargo earlier. That's the rare that I got in my pack. So Cosmo, who are you? Okay, all right. Let's say like who are you getting out? Okay, so first things first. Let's get this guy out. Let's see what I have in here. Okay. I have this. I definitely want that. Alright, so we're just gonna heal this 50. We just did. And that's it. I hate that he can just stack his draws, man. It's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. See, I don't need this Ultra Ball right now. That's what I'm saying. I think the past 2 games I haven't needed that Ultra Ball. I feel like I have enough fetch stuff already. Okay. This is gonna be a painful attack. This will be my last game for this video. Ouch. 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 Alright, come on now. Come on. If it was 130, it would have been out. Ah, this is hurting me. This is hurting me. Garbodor, this guy's pretty good. I've seen this before. I've seen all these individual strategies. I have not seen them used together. Seems pretty ridiculous. Alright. Okay, Cynthia is really what we wanted right now. Cynthia is fine by me. Okay. Okay. Oh man, really? It kind of sucks. Oh well, whatever. I don't think we're gonna survive this. Because I mean, he's got to be bringing this guy out next. I don't necessarily think this is super dire though. So next turn. Next turn, we're going to start building up one of the Alolan Executors. Yeah, I mean, this dude's killing me this turn anyway. I don't really know. I really don't know why he did that. Oh, what's cards touch? Okay. Do as much as you want to, man. Really does not bother me that much because I can kill this guy now, and there's not really too much you can do about it. Okay. We're definitely gonna get this. Okay, Okay, gonna heal up my Leafeon. And I guess I'll play this guy. Man, I guess I'm gonna get another Leafeon. And just do that. I don't know what else to do there. Oh my god. Are you serious? I guess that's okay because I get to just keep picking my prizes, I guess. But at the same time, like, I don't know. It's a waste of a support. Waste of a support per turn, of course. Alright, Nest Ball. Who are you going to get? He just put that energy on, so he can't attack this turn. I don't know what I'm talking about. Sneasel, huh? He's got a Weavile and a Sneasel. I think overall this is okay. I think we're in an okay position. Maybe not. I could be wrong. This deck's got to be running out of fuel soon, man. Maybe not. Maybe not. This is ridiculous. If I get way too hurt, is coming out. 140. My god. Alright, so she's coming out. Boom. Heal this up. Boom. Heal this up. Alright. We just got a solar beam. Gardenia really saved my life. I think. Shit, I don't even know. 30. Ah, it's doing extra damage because of that. That's so crazy. It didn't kill me. It didn't kill me. I got it. I don't know if I'm gonna live, but here we gotta play how. Get another grass for my executor. I don't really want to play any benched like Pokemon just in case he has something to snipe me or to pull one of my guys out that I'm not prepared to have out. Okay, what does this do? Ability. There's a lot of Pokemon. Well, it's not, I guess. Well, it's still gonna kill. It will still be down for the count. Alright. You did well. Okay. So I feel like this is okay. I'll tell you why. So I feel like this is okay. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get rid of him. You've served your purpose. I'm gonna do this. Go ahead and put that double energy on. And then just Draco Meteor. If I don't get 2 heads, I'm quitting. Okay. Just barely. I was gonna say, like, that was gonna be stupid. Okay, Gardenia. I'm okay with this. Because it's not grass Pokemon, right? It's, yeah, just grass energy. I'm okay with this. Shrine of Punishment isn't getting any work done right now. Ooh, this Garbodor. It's gonna hurt. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna come out of this on top. Oh, really? Okay, cool. Just. Whoa! Oh, no energy. I didn't even notice. I was so like concerned with not dying. I didn't realize. Okay, just because I'm scared shitless right now, I'm gonna put another energy on him so I can get 2 extra attacks. Okay, cool. You're dead. Awesome. Oh. Okay. Ah, Shrine of Punishment. Forgot all about that. Who are you trying to kill? Oh. Oh, no. Well, I actually don't. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think that's that big of a deal. Well, it might be, honestly. Is he just trying to stall right now, maybe? I don't know. Maybe I should just, I don't know, maybe let my Ivysaur die. I don't really know. Okay. Cool. Oh. Shoot. It's over. It's gotta be. Yeah, it's gotta be over unless there's something that I'm missing here. See how high this can get. Awesome. That was a really good game. Really good game to end it on. So, yeah, I might be doing a few more of these videos. I'm not really sure. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. Let me know if you want to see more of this, and see you next time.